everyone, this is Tom from Dirk Witte Music Store in Utrecht, the Netherlands, and today we are taking a look at this very cool vintage Strat from 1972 in its original very beautifully faded Olympic white finish with a rosewood fingerboard. So you can tell we just entered the 3-bolt construction period, because in 1972, like earlier 1972, you would then still get the 4-bolt construction, but now we've got the 3-bolt construction, which is very cool to know, like based on the Fender history. But this is a very cool Strat. Plays and sounds fantastic, and it also just looks really cool. Like that faded Olympic white is just so tasty. It's like buttery, creamy goodness, and then paired with all of the original electronics apart from a 5-way switch. Very cool guitar, very cool to have in the shop. So let's dive into the specs. We've got what appears to be an alder body, could also be ash, but I'm guessing like based on the weight, which is actually a very nice weight. This is 3.62 kilos, which then translates to just under 8 pounds, like 7.99 pounds. But ash, I believe, is a little bit heavier normally as compared to alder, but very nice weight, but a little bit hard to distinguish if this is ash or alder. Maybe you can identify it based on that wear over there on the arm contour. But either way, it feels and sounds very great. Again, in its original, really nicely aged Olympic white finish. Again, over there on that arm contour, we've got some really nice, cool looking wear. Also then on the back, where it has like worn through the clear coat, where you can like see the original Olympic white color, because like all of this yellowness is basically the clear coat that has faded, but the Olympic white is then still there. And also there in the horn over there on the inside, also got some really cool, really cool finish checking, and it is just, yeah, tons of mojo. Got the original pickups, which are then Fender grey bottom pickups from the time, like the normal type of pickups that you would see in Fender Stratocasters. Sound really good, as we will hear so in a couple of minutes. Got the original tremolo system over there, also with your original trem arm, also then included. And then obviously that back cavity that we saw earlier. Got a 5-way switch as compared to a normal 3-way switch that you would find back in those days in the early 1970s. It was only until the late 1970s that all Fender Stratocasters would get a 5-way switch. So we are now still in the 3-way switch era. But this then has been changed to a 5-way switch, which, if you ask me, is actually a plus, so that you can get all of the tones that you would possibly want from a Fender Stratocaster. Also then position 2 and position 4, obviously. Got the original control, so this is a master volume, and then a tone control for your neck pickup, and then tone control for your middle pickup, no tone control for your bridge pickup, which is also how these were wired back in the day. So in the bridge position, it is just all the way open. Got your input jack over here on the front. Got the original maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard, walnut skunk stripe over there on the back, and this is a laminated rosewood fingerboard and is in a really nice shape with the original acrylic dot inlays. The frets are also looking really fantastic. Could be that this has been refretted at some point, because like these frets are just insanely clean. Like there's basically no wear really to be seen anywhere. So if that is the case, then that would actually just be a plus, because that then means that you could basically just play this thing as new with all of the life left in the frets. You've got what appears to be also the original nut, which then appears to be made out of bone, and then you've got your bullet truss rod over there, which is also indicative of the 1970s. Dual string tree, also indicative of the 1970s, with your Fender decal on the bigger style headstock. And then the original Fender embossed tuners over there on the back, also very cool looking. And then last thing to mention, also comes with its original hard shell case. So you really get the full package with this really awesome Strat. Looks and plays and sounds is fantastic. Again, that very tasty, buttery Olympic white faded color is just very tasty. So very cool guitar. Let's see what it sounds like, but first, if you're interested in this 1972 Fender Stratocaster in its original Olympic white finish, be sure to head over to the links in the description for further details. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like the video and to subscribe to the channel for more cool weekly demos of cool electric guitars like these, cool acoustics, bass guitars even, all of that really cool stuff. Also be sure to like us and follow us on our socials, Instagram and Facebook. Links are also in the description. With all that being said, let's say what this 1972 Olympic white Fender Stratocaster sounds like. I'm going to be playing it through the 1966 Marshall JTM 45 Bluesbreaker style amplifier. First we're playing with clean tones, then I'll be playing the dirty tones, for which I will be using this non-horsey clone, a real deal clone, which sounds fantastic. So let's get to that part and take this very, very cool Fender from 1972 for a spin.